This segment of DeMarva Life is brought to you by Vernon Powell.
Your shoes are what protect your feet and really the rest of your body from the ground and the force of gravity, but sometimes we don't put a lot of thought into what we put on our feet. In fact, for some, shoes are more about fashion than function.
But it doesn't have to be that way. You can get both, especially if you head to Vernon Powell and meet with a Pedorthist. Don't know what Pedorthist is? I didn't either. So we sent 1025 WBOC's Corey Phoebus to Vernon Powell to find out.
I'm sure you're familiar with the expression, it's what's on the inside that counts. Well, that goes the same for your shoes actually here. And to help me explain it, I did come down to Vernon Powell here in Salisbury, and I'm speaking with certified Pedorthist, right?
Yes.
Ann Baker. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks.
All right, so what is a certified Pedorthist?
So a certified Pedorthist goes through extended training on biomechanics, lower limb, pathophysiology. We learn about different diseases and pathologies in the feet.
Yeah, pathologies, yeah, you're the expert, clearly. So why is it that you are working with Vernon Powell and just making feet more comfortable? Is that what it is?
Yeah, we can help you with everything from getting the right type of shoe just to make you more comfortable, all the way up to shoe modification if you have a leg length discrepancy and add a lift to a shoe for you. Or we can make a custom orthotic device, recover your existing device and freshen it up and make it, feel better and extend the life of it. So we can do more than just do the fitting for a good shoe, although that is one of our primary functions here in the store, is to make sure you're in the right footwear.
So you are technically a foot expert.
We could go with that, yeah.
All right.
The easiest way to think about us is to think of us kind of like you would a pharmacist to a regular doctor. We're going to fill those doctors' prescriptions when they come in and they say, okay, go to Vernon Powell, get a good shoe. Here's a prescription. We want you to have a certain item or a certain insert or something along those lines.
That is an excellent analogy.
Yeah.
All right, well, speaking of shoes, other than looking really cool, what significance do these shoes have?
Well, a lot of people come in when they come in and they need a comfort shoe or an orthopedic style shoe. They come in with a fear of being in a shoe that isn't so necessarily as attractive as what they normally would wear. But the shoe industry has come a really long way for
these look
us.
Great.
So we've got ladies' shoes and boots and things like that that have more style and fashion, and they still have a removable footbed that we can put an insert in. We've even got velvet trimmed things that are really fashion forward right now, and still comfort, so it's great.
And I see you do men's shoes as well.
Yep, we've got a lot of great men's shoes, everything from casual to athletic, even some nice men's casual dress boots and things like that. So we've got some options out there.
So I've been here before, and it is very well known that I have some wonky feet. So you do custom orthotics as well, right? How do you go about doing that?
Yes, we would have a prescription from the physician, and we would do a foot exam on you and check out your mechanics, see what kind of motion and mobility we have in the joints and what we can correct, what we can't. And then we would cast you for a custom orthotic and go from there and pour the cast, make the orthotic. And
you have an examination room and everything here, right?
Yes, we do. For customers that have a little more going on with their feet, we'll take them into the exam room, so it's a little more concealed, it's a little more private. They don't feel like they're on display out on the sales floor.
And do you watch how I walk to make sure my wonky feet are going the right direction?
Absolutely. We can do a gait analysis. We have a treadmill right here in the store. And we also have the Atrix scanning machines that we can see high pressure areas on the bottom of your feet. We encourage all of our staff to use the Atrix machine with every customer. It's just nice to know what's going on as far as the arch length and high pressure areas in the feet.
So it sounds like this stuff is very important. This isn't, just like a trend that is sweeping the shoe nation. This is something that you should seriously consider for your health, right?
Yeah, if you're having trouble with your feet and you're looking for some extra help, you can always call in, book an appointment with one of our Pedorthists. We do work with appointments, so it's always best to go ahead and make one. That way, if you walk in, we will do our best to help you out if we can, but if we've got people waiting, we don't want you to sit around and wait for us for a long period of time.
This seems like a pretty lengthy process. Yeah. How much is it going to cost me?
It doesn't cost you anything.
Really?
Our time is paid for by Vernon Powell. And the only thing that would come out of your wallet, for lack of a better word, would be if you'd purchase a pair of shoes, a pair of inserts, or have a modification done or anything along those lines.
So it's free for me to come in, have my foot looked at, just to make sure that the shoes that I'm buying are right for my custom weird feet.
Yes.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Well, Ann, thank you so much for spending time with
Thank
me.
you.
And if you would like more information on orthotics or to meet Ann in person, which I highly recommend, come down to Vernon Powell or go to our website, delmarvalife.com.
Who knew that Corey had wonky feet? Now we all know. As you got there, one of the most important things, the Pedorthist services are free, but go ahead and make an appointment so that they can spend enough time with you to get everything right. Not something you want to hurry through.
No, it's not. And, you know, it's such a great idea because, I mean, everyone's feet are different.
Their feet, their
and
gait,
and we kind of mess things up as we go along wearing bad shoes. So
let the pros look at it.